Yo!
Yo!
Welcome to Monday Night Smoke.
The only smoking settings that happens on a Monday. Fam.
Come on, listen. Let me do the quick roll call
Do the
real
roll
quick.
call. Let's go.
Shouts out to Jack Scam. Shouts out to Mulla Mulla. Shouts out to IB. Ali Husnain. Godson 16. Leonardo Samuel. October Red. Alex Ferguson. Doughboy J. J Lanks. Vibes FC. Mr. A. You man are done for. Davey D. I am Dejra. Bajra Owusu. Who else we got here? And Class Nimble 82 North Bank Bren. We're here.
Let's go.
Listen.
Bro, so much to discuss.
So much, bro.
So much to discuss. Are we going to pretend that yesterday never happened?
We're going to pretend what happened.
Exactly. This is what I'm saying. This is the energy. This is the energy because people are here for us to build them up. And I want to say it right now because I got a feeling that you're going to try and do something mad.
What do you mean? Whoa, what? Why? Don't try to put me on like
you're
I'm
going to
on.
try and do something mad because I was talking to you. I was like, oh, so sad that Fury in the camper got COVID. Like, that's what I'm saying. I knew it. You can't just... Bro,
what?
Why are you such a conspiracy theorist?
Tyson Fury is a fraud.
No, he's not, bruv. He's got
fraud.
COVID. The whole team's got COVID.
Fraud.
Why don't you believe that?
Why do you believe that? Start there.
Huh?
Why do you believe that? Let's go straight out the gate. Let's go. We're here.
5G, fam.
5G.
Useless. Absolutely useless.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here.
Now, let's be honest.
Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
Teofimo Lopez posted
Listen,
a picture.
don't tell. Listen, Bob Arum is behind both of these guys. Yeah?
How could you do the same thing twice?
Arum, why wouldn't you do the same thing twice?
Suspicious if it's
no.
That's why I think
no, because when that's your move, you do that move. You see when Floyd used to fight?
Yeah.
He used to do that pullback right hand.
Yeah.
Every single fight. They always couldn't stop it for some reason. It'd come over the jab, bang. That's his move.
You're saying that.
So when it's your move,
yeah,
you do that move.
But
Bob Arum.
What if they do have COVID?
Bob Arum sat in his office. He got on the fax, sent the nice fax to Frank Warren. Frank didn't have extra paper, so he sent the same fax back through the machine. And he wrote on there and said, just say it's a bit of COVID. Now that's the move. Teofimo Lopez, the numbers were looking shoddy. They tried to put a pay-per-view on the night where there was
I don't know if my mic's on.
6 other fights. Yeah, he is.
Someone saying, can you not hear me? They're saying they can't hear my mic.
Oh.
Let me know.
It should be. Yeah.
1 2 1 2. Can you not hear me? Let's go. I'll wait to see if they say yes and then we get into it.
Yeah, it's all good.
All right, cool. Bro,
listen, I'm telling you now.
You're not having it.
Teofimo Lopez, he was scheduled to fight on a night where there were 6 other events, 6 other boxing cards.
Yeah.
The numbers were looking shoddy. What they do? COVID. Tyson Fury, Wilder, no interest. The AJ fake fight rollout didn't really work. The AJ fake fight rollout did not go to plan. The numbers are not adding up. Lineal says the maths weren't mathing, bro. Yeah? So now they're looking at the forecast and said, you know what? Just blame COVID.
But can you just keep doing that, though?
Why can't you? This is the boxing game, bro. These promoters lie to us every single week.
But why then? Why have they done this? My understanding, okay, they're blaming on COVID now. What is the reason? Speculate with me then, bro.
Are you questioning it? Hold on. Are you saying that Tyson Fury 100% wanted to fight at all?
Do you know what's mad? His dad did have that speech. His dad did give that interview, and he said, my son needs to fix up. And his son was very slim at that time. The next time have you seen Tyson Fury? Next time we saw him was at the weigh-in, right?
Yeah.
And he put on a lot of weight. Remember, I was worried about the weight issue. But why?
Your boy's a fraud. Stop trying to find a way to save the guy. The guy is a liar and a fraud. Every time this man sits down to do an interview, a different story comes out his mouth. There's a video on YouTube right now. It's 10 or 12 minutes long, yeah, of just pure Tyson Fury contradictions. The guy's a joke. COVID, shut up, man. Apparently your team has COVID and the fight is postponed. You don't make one statement. This is the brother that announced that AJ and Fury is on the morning that time with the arbitration and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Now you got nothing to say. The guy is a fraud. bunness you. I'm bored.
You're done with him.
Bruv, the heavyweight division is in the swamp, fam.
It's in the mud.
It's in the bin. Nothing is happening.
Yeah. The bar solo is in hell.
Fam,
That's what man said.
I'm excited to the high hills for Joyce and Takam. Because at least two brothers in that division are going to participate in the sport called boxing.
Yeah. The heavyweights are moving.
I'm bored, bruv.
It's horrible. Oh, wow, Tyson Fury got Coward 19.
Coward 19.
Oh my God.
Oh, yes. Coward 19.
Coward 19. No, drop another one.
Coward 19. That's cold still.
No.
I'm bored, bro.
Is it cowardly though?
Yes, it's cowardly, bruv. The guy does not want to fight.
But why though? He's beaten him already. That's the part that I don't understand.
Fam.
What's he afraid of? Unless I'm right in saying, listen, this Wilder, you might need to take him serious. What's he afraid of then? You lot tell me he's mashed him up before. So
Bro,
what's he afraid of?
Fam, all I'm saying is this. Maybe he's not, something is going on. And I think, however this goes, he does not want to fight. Whether he's afraid or he's just not ready. Something is not right with Tyson Fury, and it hasn't been right for a really long time. Tyson Fury fans keep finding a way to justify all of his actions without addressing that maybe something ain't right with this brother.
We need to hear from the. I need these lot to convince me. I need the people on the lines to convince me. But there's another thing to talk about, bro. I'm not calling your guy. I don't want to call people frauds. I need to be more cognizant of the words I say. That's the thing that I've decided in the last 2 weeks. I said, you know what?
Okay.
I got to change my approach on how I speak about people. Yeah, because it's not nice. Yeah.
Okay.
And words hurt. But I'm not going to call your guy a fraud, but I saw Lyndon throwing with two viable hands. Yeah. So I can now believe that Lyndon Harper beat your guy with one hand.
So now my response.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
Because what's your excuse? Because Lyndon got it done with one hand, and we saw him with a good hand, bro. And your guy couldn't manage it, bro.
All I'm gonna say regarding Lyndon Arthur,
talk to me.
That performance this weekend,
yeah.
If he shows up like that to fight Anthony Yarde, he's getting knocked out within 3 or 4 rounds. If you are impressed by what you saw of Lyndon Arthur with 2 hands, then I gotta say you are seeing what you want to see.
But I'm that guy there, why your guy couldn't beat my guy with one hand,
bro. Listen.
Yeah,
Go
on.
I'm gonna say to you straight, about it. Lyndon Arthur is probably better with one hand because his jab is the only thing in his arsenal that I say is up there.
Wait. Someone said, I got a word from my sponsors. Gavin DC said, hold on. Mr. Maestro. He's buying you RAM.
Extra RAM for the Commodore 64. Much appreciated, bro. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking. Thank you. That's support, mate.
How are they gonna put the RAM in that?
Bro, the Commodore 64. I love it.
Yeah. Another word from our sponsors. There you go. Leonardo Samuel, I'm a Fury fan, but something dirty is going on. AJ is really representing the old school mentality.
100%.
It's mad. Do you really believe that he's chickening out? He beat this man. Bro, it doesn't make sense.
Tyson Fury does not defend belts.
But you give Tyson Fury a hard time. You have to be honest with
I don't care. The guy's been a professional for how long? This guy's been in 3 world title fights in all of his career, bro. What are you telling me I give him a hard time for?
It's mad. Maybe you need to open up the line.
It's nuts. Do what you need to do. And as regarding Lyndon Arthur, what I saw in that performance, nothing about him can mix with Yarde in the rematch.
He beat Yarde in the first match.
Listen, I don't care.
What are you talking about? He beat him with one hand.
If he shows up like that, like how he showed up on Saturday,
with one
he's
hand.
getting blasted the hell out of here.
No,
did you watch the fight?
No, I did watch the fight.
The guy, and were you impressed?
I wasn't overly impressed, but you raise your level to the opponent.
I'm not hearing that, bro. Man like to use that excuse for every dead performance that they put out in the ring.
Bro,
oh yeah, when there's a champ, some man get blown out when there's a champion. Then what do they blame?
I'm just saying, why did your guy
open the lines, man? I'm bored of chatting to you, bro. Chatting rubbish, man. I don't care, man.
Bro, why did your guy lose it to a man with one hand?
Fam, listen.
Yeah.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here.
Chatting rubbish with the same dead argument,
man.
fam.
Shit, I'm saying.
My man looked garbage on Saturday against some random dude.
What I'm saying, we still need to get into the
Lyndon
one
off.
hand.
Listen, bro. Lyndon off was getting smoked in that rematch.
One hand gate. I'm
Bruv.
telling you, it's mad.
Shift of the game plan. This guy's getting smoked. Remember, I said this.
All I'm saying is, it's crazy. What Lyndon? I saw him using two hands, and I said, "Okay, right." He was actually injured.
Bro, the hands, bro. Listen, the two-handed Lyndon Alpha is less than impressive.
Okay,
If his jab is the best thing about his game, stay on the
if
jab
your
and hope
guy
that's
is
enough.
if your guy's the most
Stay
dangerous,
on the jab and hope that's enough.
if
Because
your
if you
man is
start-
the most dangerous fighter in the world, yeah, or one of the top prospects, should he not
look,
beat someone one hand?
Listen, you're missing the point here. Louis Legend said it. Arthur's best weapon is his one hand. His backhand isn't a factor. So when this guy was landing a right, nothing significant was happening. If he starts mixing with Anthony Yarde, he's getting knocked the hell out.
Can I talk to Louis myself then?
Shut up.
Louis the legend. I need to talk to you. If you're the next guy, if you're next up, shouldn't you beat someone one hand? I just want to know that. Forget Lyndon, yeah? He's got one hand and you're the main guy. You're the guy
are not
coming
understanding
Go
the
on,
game
tell me
plan.
what I need to
If your
understand.
jab is the best thing about your game, staying on the jab is the smartest thing you can do.
Okay.
When you start opening and mixing with the right hands, guess what? You're more vulnerable. So if you being vulnerable ain't smart in there with Anthony Yarde, the best thing for you to do is ride the jab and hope that it's enough. And I'm saying to you, in the rematch, he's getting knocked out because we've seen the best of him and nothing else in that Arsenal was impressive.
All I'm saying is he had one up and your guy didn't do
you're
it.
a
That's what I'm
simpleton.
saying. That's what I'm saying is your man.
Yarde stops him inside forward. Man are talking, like, bro, men are
All
see what I'm saying.
But he didn't. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm talking about the rematch.
We're talking to, listen, my guy Maestro's here. Let me get this right as well. Maestro, let me know because he had enough of what I was dealing with last week. And he said, listen, I'm bringing out the pythons, fam. 1 second.
No, you got
Yo, what up, yo?
No, he's not. He's in the gym.
He's in the gym right
No, wait,
now.
I'm in the gym, fam. I'm in the gym, fam. You know? I'm just doing a little lead warm up on the bike, and I'll be heading over to pump a few reps to the 320 real quick. You know what I mean?
Oh,
no, what?
You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. You turn up to
check that out, bro. Check that out.
But wait, hold on. Maestro, we need to get to this. I need to ask you this question. I don't know if you saw the Lyndon after performance. Did you see it? Lyndon Offers.
I did. And unfortunately, for all my brethren out there in the US, like I had to find a stream for that shit because they didn't show it on TV over here.
Don't worry. We're never fight ever
that's
again.
fine.
But, you know, it's win today, look good tomorrow. You know what I mean? I mean, he finished the job. He knocked the dude out. Was it the best performance? No, but I kind of agree with you, bro, because it's kind of difficult to get up for an opponent like that. But especially when you're not really a power puncher. Let's be fair, right? He's not the kind of guy that's going to just ice a man in 1 or 2 rounds. So he didn't look great, though.
Nah.
You know what? Anthony Yarde hasn't looked that great either, really, since the Kovalev fight, to be fair.
Welcome. Come and sit down because I want to ask you this question. If someone is visibly injured, visibly can't throw his hands, he can't, and I understand he's got the greatest jab. I know Lyndon's
only has a jab.
But if you're the next up, if you're the next guy, shouldn't Yarde be able to deal with that and get it done? He's injured.
100%. I mean, you parry that jab, you throw overhand right. I mean, it's not rocket science.
Is it?
I mean, not if you're a lead fighter, you should be able to take out a one-handed man. To me,
but this is all fair. This is all fair stuff. But his jab is a great jab. So it's not like that's still, you know, for me, I feel like Lyndon Arthur is at his strongest when he decides to stay on the jab. When he mixes up, the rest of the Arthur is less than impressive. So I'm saying,
it's like you're right because he kind of does have to fight within his skill set. Right? And if he goes kind of over that 80%, he gets into dangerous territory because he goes into a danger zone where now he's trading powerful shots with a man that trades powerful shots. So
exactly,
I think honestly, I'm going to be a straight shooter on this. You both have really good points. You know, you both have really good points. But
we're going to move this on then. So let's talk Let's talk about Fury. Let's talk about COVID. Someone says Coward 19.
Coward 19, bro.
What
Nah,
What say you?
nah. Because at the end of the day, if I beat a man down, not once but twice, I mean, how could I possibly be afraid of that, Breckin? Like, it's not possible. You know what I mean? So
So what do you
I don't
think?
buy it. You know, I'm debating one of the guys I do shows with, D-Style Boxing. Everybody should check him out. He thinks that Fury has a psychological issue where he needs to be the hunted and struggles to be the hunter. And he needs to be in a position where
Yep.
he has to go out and he needs to be the hunter and not the hunted. So he needs to be in a position where he's going out and chasing people. He doesn't like being chased. I mean, it's difficult for me to argue with the fact that he has not defended a title that he's won in the ring, other than maybe the British title, I believe. So, but it's also difficult to counter the argument that he has no reason to be afraid of Deontay Wilder. Let's be fair.
Yeah,
So,
that's fair. But there's also,
you know,
like you say, that the mental side of things where he can't walk into the ring as a champion,
yeah,
be comfortable in that position. And you know, we've seen him before. He gets the belt, he gets the accolade, and it crumbles.
You know what the problem with that argument though is, Travis? The problem is that you got to take it to step 2, because even if that's true, what are we really saying? Did he fake the COVID test, or are we saying that he was running around Vegas?
All right,
You know, kissing COVID patients in hospitals, trying to get it on purpose. You know what I mean?
Let me ask you a question. Do you think Teofimo Lopez has COVID?
Yes, but I do. And the funny thing is about that, he's admitted he didn't. But both situations are fishy and lead to conspiracy theory due to the fact that ticket sales were really, really bad.
Exactly.
Ticket sales were really, really bad.
And this is Bob Arum we're talking about.
Yeah, absolutely. So, look, I don't know. I mean, maybe they purposely exposed these. The only way that the conspiracy theory works to me is if they purposely snuck a COVID person into the camp to spread it. Because fighters aren't afraid to fight anybody. I don't care who the fighter is. They're just not. So, if you want to target the conspiracy anywhere, you got to actually target the people that are responsible for ensuring the event takes place without a hitch.
All right.
And that's the promoter.
Let me just harken back to that point. You said fighters aren't afraid to fight fighters. That's it. You don't care what anybody says. You don't think any instance of a fighter being afraid of another fighter?
Not when he beat a man's ass 2 times.
Let me ask you this. I got my fighter.
Are you disregarding the fact that Wilder put him down twice?
No, but here's the thing. You see, the funny thing is, guys, I put up a video, right? It got like, I think 300 or maybe 400 views, and then the Wilder team took it down. And I had sent it to you. I don't know if you saw it before it got shut down, but essentially I went through the debunking of everything, and I showed, you know, by playing Boy Jones, y'all must have forgot over and over again that people must have forgot that he got up in the 12th and was beating up Wilder in the 12th round. People must have forgot that in the rematch, he was beating him all over the ring, bro. In fact, the ref missed 2 knockdowns. Well, when he was like stumbling into the ropes and fell. So he's got no reason to fear.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's just speculate here, right? You're saying there's no reason to fear because he got him in the rematch. Granted. But if you unveil a brand new game plan that nobody expects from you, right? And you catch him up there and you win, if you've got nothing new to create for the third fight, and now that you're very familiar with each other and you've got nothing to add, does that fill you with confidence or anxiety now?
I mean, I don't think Deontay Wilder has showed us in any of his fights, and he's not like a novice fighter. He's, 36, I believe? I mean, he is who he is. He does not fight off the back foot. And one training camp with Malik Scott, who, by the way, has never trained any fighter, let alone train a man in a world championship, is not going to fix him. Now, look, if you are going with the thing that Fury is scared, you then have to take the next step and say what you're saying. Are you saying he purposely got COVID? Or are you saying that he lied about getting COVID? Because that's the only reason it even makes sense to bring up the question about him being a coward, him being being afraid. You know what I mean?
No,
So-
listen, Maestro,
Yeah.
we want to
Yo.
continue this conversation, but that background, we can hear real sounds in that gym still.
Oh, my fault, guys.
Don't
So
worry.
I just wanted to tune in, show you guys some love.
No,
Let you guys
appreciate
know
it,
that
man.
it's a big fight this weekend, Charlo Castaño. Make sure everybody check it out. Check out Maestro A Boxing, my channel. Yeah, you guys have a great show as always. Appreciate it.
Respect,
Big
bro.
up. We see the pythons. We see the pythons.
We see the pythons, bro.
Come on. He wasn't having it, bro. I'm gonna get HGM straight in here.
Cool.
I'm gonna ask this question. I'm gonna ask the question to people at home as well. So you lot can call in. Should Wilder offer Whyte the fight? Should he fight him? That's the question I'm just throwing out there. It's for you lot to, because there's two sides. A lot of people are saying Whyte does not deserve it, and Wilder should maintain his position. I want to see what you lot are saying. Please call in. I want to hear. Should yes or no? I want to hear from you guys. Let's go.
What do you think?
I'm a snake. No, it's important I say that I'm a snake because I want to see fights. I want everyone to fight, but I know that that's not the business, right?
Yeah.
You know, I believe that there's been things said, that there's been things shared between the two of them. Don't worry, we can do that on the pod.
All right, cool.
But yeah, I think he should fight him. But again, let's hear from you guys. HGM.
What's going on, bro?
Well, go on.
Listen, brothers, how are you?
Whoa, I don't know where you are. You sound like you're underwater. I don't know if you.
For real?
It's Aquaman. What's going on, bro?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Yeah, I
This
don't.
is Showdown Boogie.
Yeah,
Still
it's a big
sound
crazy.
boogie. Right, cool. I hung up and come back.
Manny in the house as well. Yeah, this is HEM. Yeah, man. You got to sort it out and come back. Come and tell
I'll be
Chad
back, man. Yeah. Give me
rubbish.
2 seconds.
Come back.
Yeah.
He's coming to mash you up, bro.
Yeah, all right, we'll see.
He's coming to mash
Settle
you
down,
up,
young one.
bro, because he sees
Hey, Faizan, welcome to the Undefeated podcast, man. What's happening? What's on your mind?
Well, how you guys doing? First of all, thank you for having me on and loving the show. First of all, so amazing to have something fresh, some fresh content in the boxing world and the YouTube world as well. And
Hey,
I'm probably going to do a job for you, but make sure you like this video, guys, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Being in the YouTube world, don't worry, I know your pain. And then when people are watching the videos and not subscribing, so no, I appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Very quickly, I know you guys have a lot of people that probably want to come on as well, but really, it's just a very quick rant to say, like, what's going on with boxing. I mean, first the AJ Fury thing, next thing you know, completely smashed up, not happening. Then the Fury Wilder 3 comes along, and I've seen so many interviews with not just people saying, "Oh, you know what," like fighters actually getting really, really annoyed. Like Ebony Bridges, for example, did an interview with Behind the Gloves. She was pissed. Like genuinely, she was like, the fans are not having it. And
Libby.
But like, I know you guys, and I would love to see it. Whyte versus Wilder.
What do you think it is? Do you actually believe that Fury's camp does have COVID, or do you think there's something going on here? There's trying to get out of it. What's your thoughts on this?
It's interesting. I mean, Ebony Bridges made a good point actually, and she said that the common factor is Fury, right? So, and again, like, I don't think he did it on purpose, but I think it's a lack of due diligence by Fury. Unfortunately, like, they haven't been strict enough in the bubbles. Where like Joseph Parker, I don't know if you know, but he was at the Conor McGregor fight, and I think he's part of that camp. And then he took down his Instagram story really quickly because he'd basically been told that you can't have that up there because you shouldn't be out and about. So that is pretty shocking to say the least. And then obviously Fury, whether he's got it, whether he doesn't, I don't know whether did he have the jab? Like, if he's had the jab, then what's the issue? I have no idea. But like, you know, Ade, who I know you had on last week, made a good point, and he said, look, on social media, normally when this happens, Fury's really active and says, "Oh, sorry guys, sorry," but it kind of stinks a little bit. And I know a lot of people in the chat are saying that. I don't know whether it's Fury just thought, I don't really fancy it, and you know, he's going through one of those phases, but he's pulled out against a lot of fighters, you know. He has, like,
really
mad.
Wait, so we're
Ustinov.
Yep. Keep going.
Ustinov, right? I mean, because he moaned a lot about the Hay fight, but you look, and you could technically say he's pulled out of the AJ fight, and now this Wilder one as well. Yep. Also, we had the Caballero issue as well, like where he was going to fight him, didn't happen. and he moaned. He already was like moaning about, oh, I haven't been active, and I was like, come on, man! Like everyone else has fought in lockdown. Why can't you now? I know money's an issue, etc. Fine, but then you can't use that as an excuse. And again, like I'm not an AJ fanboy. Yeah, I do support AJ. I think I'd like him to win that fight, but I like the way Fury fights. But the background stuff around him, it's too much sometimes.
It's hard. It's getting harder for me. For me as a Fury fan, it's getting difficult to defend him. Every time I come on the show, I'm like, oh, please, Fury, don't do this to me again. So I'm with you in a sense of, but a part of me wants to say they just went too far. They've been enjoying themselves. They've been having it. They've been getting at it. And COVID did actually enter the camp.
You're being too nice. You're being way too nice.
You're hearing what he's saying. People going to fights, enjoying.
This is Fury's MO. He's been doing this. He is this guy.
Yeah, I think if he doesn't fancy it, he'll find a way to get out of it, won't he? I don't think he was happy at all with having to take the fight in the first place. Clearly, the lawyers just screwed him over a little bit, and then there you go. Like,
sense though, in this moment, listen to this now. So yes, you say he doesn't want his fight, but he's beaten this guy twice, is what Maestro's saying. One and a half. You know what I mean? But to him in his head, I've beaten him twice. Then what's coming next is the payday. The first payday, I'm going to get a couple million from this fight, but I'm going to get the payday of a lifetime. I really need to get this fight out the way so I can move on to the AJ fight. So there's no point postponing it, because when does him and AJ happen now?
Now we're looking at next year.
Jeez.
This is what I'm saying. Now we're looking at next year. Time is being wasted. This guy, and
that's
the
why I
worst
feel
part
it's
of
not
all
real.
of
That's why I feel like COVID must be a thing.
But
because why would you not want to get that money as soon as
Tyson
possible?
Fury could easily retire. He could easily just back it.
There were rumors, weren't they? Michael
Yeah.
Benson, I think. Well, it was a fake account, but I think he said that Fury said he's going to retire. I don't know. His mood swings like left to right. Hasn't even retired like 5 times. I mean, it's like the Conor McGregor thing where he keeps on saying he's going to retire, but I don't know. I think he does have these big mood swings. I know he like suffers from depression, so that's a big thing. That's you can't trivialize that. But to be fair, like I think his media team need to do a bit better, because he like was so trigger happy on the Prince Khalid thing as well.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, people were getting haps about it, and then they just cut it straight away. So that was a nightmare. And apparently they already knew about it before. So if you want to get ahead of it, I know Travis, you are the same opinion of that, but it doesn't smell right. It doesn't sound good, and it leaves a bitter taste in the mouth. Like when these big fights don't happen. And I know we are having some good fights around it, fine, but it's just like, why can't we just sort it out? Like boxing is its worst enemy, genuinely.
And the heavyweight division is suffering in a way that it hasn't suffered for a very long time.
Do we need to see Whyte fight Wilder? Is that a fight that you want to see? Is that a fight that Wilder should take? Just I don't know, because you can answer as a fan, then answer as a boxing man. What are you saying?
To be honest with you, I think I would love to see it as a fan and as a boxing man, because I think they've clearly got bad blood. There's definitely an appetite for it. I think the only issue is maybe in the US he's not particularly well known, Dylan Whyte. So I think to have a fight out there would be very useful beforehand. And if he gets a pretty easy touch up, gets a nice knockout, the US fans will then warm to him, and then you can have that fight. I don't know if, for example, you chuck him in now in the US, whether it has that much intrigue for the US fans. In the UK, I mean, everyone wants that fight.
No, but I think all they need to do is put those two into a press conference and it'll take off. All they need, because sometimes that's what can really win their attention. When you say, because even we're talking about Conor McGregor, once he done that press conference, as much as you've seen Conor McGregor lose, you still wanted to watch the fight, right? So then,
but to be honest, like even Conor McGregor's impact after the losses, the trash talk doesn't hit the same.
I just think you put those two together, it will be dynamite.
I hate you, man, but
put Dylan Whyte and Wilder in the same room, and the cameras are rolling, anything can happen.
True.
Unless Wilder puts his headphones on and then doesn't say anything, then nothing will happen.
I had to stretch over, bro. That was too good. Any other takes? Anything else that you want to?
The last thing, I don't want to take up too much of your time, guys, but the last thing was we're talking about Wilder and Whyte, but one I'd really like to see, I don't think we're ever going to see it, is Wilder Joyce, just because of can Joyce's granite chin take the power of Wilder? Because I tell you what, if it could, he would be superhuman, mate.
Could you imagine if he nullified Wilder just by eating pure right hands? Just eating them one after the other.
I don't think it can. I don't think it can.
I don't think any human can. I genuinely don't think that.
Nah, and Joyce will land on Joyce, innit?
He'll land on him, but at the same time, it's going to take a few. I don't think one is going to knock Joyce out. Remember, Dubois was landing flush on Joyce, you know? Dubois can bang.
Can he, though?
Nah, let's not do that. We're not.
He can bang. He can bang.
No,
Probably not elite. Not elite power.
I mean, anytime someone gets into a fight that they don't knock the guy out, can he punch?
No, wait.
We're not doing that.
Wait. Okay. What level do you reckon Dubois gets to?
What do you mean? I don't know what level he gets to, but in regards to his punch power as an isolated characteristic, yeah, the guy can hit.
All right. If I just knock over like cans, you know, anyone, it is what it is.
I don't know. Whatever, man.
End of the day, it was coming home and it didn't. Yeah, I mean,
They went to Rome, mate.
I don't know. It went to.
It's coming to Rome,
bro. Thank you so much again. Wait, you got your own boxing channel as well. Promote that quickly, man. Do that.
Yes, just quickly, if you guys don't mind. So I cover boxing. I've got a few interviews with pro boxers, ex-world champions. Like, for example, Kid Galahad's obviously facing Jazza Dickens. I had him on the show a few times. Also cover cricket and tennis as well. So cover the recent Wimbledon. So a couple of different sports. So if it tickles your fancy, check it out. And yeah, give it a subscribe if you don't mind.
Take
it
easy,
go,
bro.
Man. That's my boy. Quality shot. Let's go. Keep it moving. Oh, shit.
Hey, bro. Did it tickle your fancy?
It tickled my fancy still, because that's a mad phrase. Still, I ain't heard that one in time. You know that's you know what do you call it? Frank Warren would have heard him say that.
Oh, like that. That's the name of the new fight show. Tickled his fancy.
You know what was a funny thing? Before we talk to Ted right now, do you know what I enjoyed the most? Yeah, Frank Warren must have thought he struck gold when Italy was playing England.
When Lyndon Arthur's opponent was Italian. Oh, mate. He must have got the stuff delivered, the football kits delivered and said, chuck that on tomorrow. I'll tell you why later. Man said he had the exclusive.
What you said, chuck it on tomorrow?
Chuck that on tomorrow.
Wait, I'll tell you why.
I'll explain when you really care.
Jesus.
Lyndon Arthur over there said, "Raw, what's this?"
Let's go. Ted.
Yo, what's good, guys? Yo, I'm disappointed, man. The World 3 and happening, it was 15 days away. In the US, so many people, so many fans had tickets, flights, so many people have lost millions of dollars just from, I don't know if Fury actually has COVID. Now that's a problem, because I just saw on Joe Parker's Instagram that he was at the UFC fight. So
Tyson
if he
Fury
had COVID and everybody was, how does he have COVID? I mean,
what we need to, do you know what we need to do?
What?
Ted, you need to call back in again because your line is not clear. I think you need to leave the chat, come back in. What I'm going to do is take HGM and we'll bring you straight back on. Is that, if that's okay? Because I really want to help.
No problem.
Yeah, let's do that. Oh, that's a shame because he got the tea for us. He's
yeah,
about
he's
to
ready
spill
to
the
cook.
tea.
Yo,
HGM, what's going on?
yeah, what were you saying?
How's it sound to you? Is it us?
Nah.
So is he still bugging?
No, I can make it out. I mean, go on, keep talking.
Okay, cool. Yeah, man.
You're good, bro. You're good.
Okay, yeah. I'm about to say, man, I got to go. Yo, man, I have to just phone up that internet. Yo, man. But,
all
yeah,
right.
man.
Talk to us,
Yeah.
bro.
Bro,
man.
you are right. Hold on, let me start this. Bring the smoke because Travis has not respected Lyndon. I'm telling him right now that Lyndon beat Yarde with one hand.
Who's talking about that fight?
He's got to turn his volume down. You got to turn your volume down. That's all.
Okay, cool. I'll turn it down. Nah, with the Lyndon thing, man, it's just like,
How did he look on Saturday, in your opinion, bro?
in my opinion, sloppy. Simple as, man. Sloppy.
Straight
Sloppy.
facts.
He looked like someone who was enjoying the time off, put it that way. And he needed
Thank
to
you. I don't
Simple.
see no training videos from Lyndon Arthur. I just see him looking bare slow in the interviews. I don't see nothing going on, and the fight looked like that's all he's been doing.
Yeah, it's truth, man. You're already not going to talk facts, brother. Can't lie, man. That's how he looked.
HGM, this is what you come to do here today. When I want you to defend Manchester, and this is what you're doing. What's going on?
Yeah, yo, man, man's just I defend truth. That's what I defend, man. I defend truth, man. But yo, just with the Tyson Fury thing, man.
You know what? Let me just say, unbiased opinions, they get my respect. There's an applause.
Yeah, with the Tyson Fury thing, man. Personally, I think that from my standpoint, I think he's doing it. He's buying himself time to get in shape. He's buying himself time to get in shape. Because again, the COVID thing is probably the biggest excuse. I agree. That was a good standpoint you gave as well, Travis, in regards to the money thing. But I think he's buying his time to get in shape. Like his shape was terrible, and he has motivational issues. He probably couldn't get in. He probably seen. I think when Fury, he needs people to get engaged, and at the press conference, Wilder didn't engage with him at all, and he was like, "Yeah, I can't get up for this. I can't get up for this. I can't mentally get into his head. And you know what? Let me buy myself some time and take him seriously."
That's a good point.
That's real.
That's a strong point.
When I looked at Wilder, like a lot of people are like, yeah, like, oh, Wilder's scared. I heard one guy drop the joke with he's like Chris Tucker with Debo about when he's around, I'll be quiet, but when he gone, I'll be talking again. But I heard that, I was like, yo, you might have taken a mick, but at the end of the day, like Wilder's demeanor was like, you could tell it was serious. You can tell he's serious. You can tell he's serious. And Fury's like, yeah, I can't get into this guy's head. I think who was it now? Fury was supposed to fight one journeyman. I think it was Michael Hunter beat him recently, and he couldn't engage. Sorry, what did you say?
Was it Caballo, the guy that they were supposed to fight just before in the lockdown?
No, ages ago before he was supposed to fight David Hay back in the day, and he couldn't get. The guy would engage. The guy would engage with him. The guy would anything he said, he was just laughing. And then what's it called? And then with the David Hay one, he said David Hay was he's trying to pull a fast one. He started making an excuse and all this, and he pulled out the fight. Like Fury's one of those guys. Like if he can't mentally break you down, he struggles. And I think
to be fair to Fury, in the David Hay situation, David Hay pulled out both times.
David Hay, and that's why I said he has no respect for David Hay because he wanted David Hay, and David Hay was moving mad within those Fury negotiations.
No, not negotiations, just the injuries.
Well, that's what I'm saying, and he can't stand him. I know that Fury said he'll never give Hay the fight now just because of the way he treated him.
Yeah, fair enough.
I just think again, I think Fury was negligent. That's the word. I think he was moving mad. I think COVID did come into the camp. And you know, this COVID, bro, anyone, once it's in the house, yeah, anyone can get it. It's one of them one.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all, man.
I don't believe he has it. I think it's too coincidental from the Teofimo Lopez pullout and then him pulling out. They're both under Bob Arum. They both had low ticket sales. Money talks in this game. And if you got a legit excuse, run it.
All right, so HM, Wilder versus Whyte. Who should win that one?
Wilder versus Whyte. That'd be a good fight. 50-50. I don't know. Take it or leave it, whoever you want. Take it or leave it. It'd be a 50-50 fight. I've got Wilder because I think Whyte's chin's knackered now. I think his chin's knackered. I've seen when Povetkin slept in. Yeah. When Povetkin slept in, I was like, yeah, man. Your chin. His chin before the AJ fight was A1. Now his chin's.
Oh, there's been a lot of cracking still.
No, but then that. Oh no, because the uppercut though, I don't think Wilder really throws uppercuts like that.
But you gotta understand the chin. Once the chin, remember Amir Khan, yeah, he weren't really getting spun out like that. Like when he had his King Khan days, like when he was going in America, he was 2-time champ. Like he was dealing with. He fought Maidana, got clocked, bang on the button, still there in the fight, competitive. Khan's chin weren't crazy. Like obviously he had the Prescott situation, but you could say that Prescott was a fight that was a bit too far for him in his career. That was levels above. That was bad matchmaking. Yeah. At the top level, when he was in his prime, his chin weren't crazy. Suddenly, just like a switch.
Oh, so you think chins start to lose their potency as
Yeah. I think it's like, what's it called? It's like how can I say it? It's like a domestic, man. Once you take that beating one time, you get used to it, man.
But wouldn't Whyte be able to have that ability to bully him and pressure him the same way what Fury did? Fury moved Wilder back. Fury forced Wilder onto the ropes. Fury did stuff that I believe Whyte could do to Wilder.
Whyte could do it, but Whyte doesn't have the size. Fury's 6'9", Dillian Whyte's debatably 6'4". I don't even think he's 6'4". I think he's about 6'2.5". So while Wilder actually does well against smaller fighters, he does very well against them.
Because he lets them action and he just times his right hand. He's got all day.
No, I'm talking about the bully boy tactics. I'm talking because I feel that Whyte can do what who's the guy we saw him fight against when we flew to Vegas?
Ortiz.
I think Whyte can do what Ortiz does better.
No, I don't.
But I think he's still gonna get slapped. It doesn't. At the end of the day, in the first fight with Ortiz and Wilder, I remember when there was one point when Wilder picked up Ortiz and threw him in the corner because he was so hyped up. Like, people underestimate Wilder's strength, and he's got a good chin. Fury was hitting him with punches. He's got a good chin at the end of the day. He's got a lot of heart. I don't think Whyte's gonna be able to withstand that power. I think the power will knock him out. I've seen.
Give credit to Wilder.
I think Whyte,
even though
Wilder,
he got stopped,
seriously think that
though Wilder got stopped against Fury, he didn't get knocked out. Stopped on his feet.
Bro, that knockout was coming, man.
Well, no,
it was.
Do you remember how bad Wilder looked against Ortiz in the first fight when he got caught in that mad 7 or 8?
Fury was doing to that knockout was coming, bro.
Until you knock someone out,
hit him,
you don't know what
landed on his bum,
bro. You're missing.
Yash.
You're missing the point, bro. Until you've knocked the guy out, you can't say he was gonna get knocked out.
I hear it. Have you ever seen someone drop on their nyash like that? I can't call it bum right now.
I'm just saying. I'm just trying to play devil's advocate here. If you go back and look at Wilder when he fought Luis Ortiz, round 7 or 8 in the first fight, bro, the guy was ready to go to sleep. 2 rounds later, we were looking at a knockout. So I'm just saying, there's no guarantee that this guy was definitely ready to go.
Travis, I called you. You didn't want to answer the phone. You could see the knockout was coming. I don't know what you're talking about. They blessed him and threw in it.
What am I saying that's wrong? What am I saying that's wrong?
The knockout was coming. I don't know what you're talking about
bro,
right now.
Bro, there's no guarantee.
What are you talking about? There was so much fight left to go.
Tyson Fury is not a banger, bro. If you catch someone off balance, you got some decent force, the guy's going to go down. But to knock him out is not the same.
It's not the same, man.
I don't know what you lot are talking about.
I want to hear your man's standpoint on what happened last night.
What are you talking about last night? Because a lot happened last night.
Italy versus England, man. How they dug out the brothers, man. That's what I want to hear, man. That's what I want to hear.
Listen.
Hey, Trevor X Promotions.
Trevor X Promotions.
You want to step to the mic? I'm trying to not think about this thing.
Yeah, right now, this is Marvel's Garden Promotions, man. I want to hear.
Listen,
got you.
Where did we start, bro?
No.
I mean, fans are angry as if we get to finals often. I'm confused at the outrage.
Are you?
Where's the grateful energy, bro? When do these men see finals of competitions to be this upset?
Just my quick take.
Go for it.
I was so angry, and you know what the worst part was? Every time a black player stepped up, I was like, please go, please go, please go. Literally, I don't know if anyone else was doing that at home. As soon as I scored my first, wait, was it Rashid that missed the first one?
Yeah.
And obviously, I'm a Manchester United fan, so I'm like, please,
rep for the man them.
Not just rep for the man them, but I know what exists outside of this moment. Yeah, and that's a shame. That's the one thing that I hate, right? Knowing that as soon as something goes wrong, everyone remembers what
the blame is going to be disgusting.
Everyone will remember, and everyone will do ancestry.com and trace my lineage while I'm playing, fam. I know I got you know what they say, yeah, Jamaican. They'll find my forefathers, fam. That's the sadness. So I was just sad. I was sad. Proud of the boys, but it is what it is, isn't it?
I find it really frustrating. Like, we always find our way back to these conversations when these things happen and remind us that this thing that we say that, people try to make it seem like it's an imagination in our, pigment of our imagination that racism exists. And in these sporting events, people say, oh, leave sports out of, leave politics out of sports and stuff like that. But the fact is, like, society is politics. Like, it's all linked and connected.
Yeah.
Sports is just another extension of society. Why would that not rear its ugly head? And we see that. Like, you'd think that they were the only 3 players that played yesterday.
Bruv. I don't.
It's horrible.
I've got no words.
When you score, they adore you.
Yeah.
And you miss, and you go back to being an N-word. I struggle to now find the motivation. Why would a player in this country want to play for England when you don't make that much money playing for England, and you risk being treated like you are nothing, when in your club that you play for, you get way more P's. So now, where's the allure to play for England now as a black player or a player of color in this country? There is none.
I hear that, man. You want me to tell you the honest opinion? I thought I knew this was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen.
We all did. That's the problem.
Sad thing, exactly. That's the sad thing. And then it just makes me. And this is my whole point on the situation, man. Black people here need to start knowing their heritage and playing for their roots. At the end of the day, when Raheem Sterling first bust through, I was thinking, you know what? You should have been the first person to pave the way. They don't like us, man.
So I heard a different argument today, and I'll bring it up today. Okay. My boy Jules, he was speaking, and he said, "Listen, but what happens to like our grandkids who are gonna be British, like it or not? They are English. So no, not mine. I'm not talking. I'm just saying that this is his argument. This is not really mine. My parents always told me I'm Nigerian from the beginning of time. I got dual heritage. Yeah." But when it passes on, at a certain point, those children will be English. So they should be able to feel an allegiance to the country. They should feel, this is my home. I've been here. This is all I know. I'm not other. I'm English. So I should be able to celebrate.
I mean, obviously we're a little bit away from the boxing conversation now, but we then start to say like,
why do I always have to be other? That's the point is at a certain point. You have to say that this is theirs, and it's wrong to cast me out and say go home. What do you mean go home? I am home.
I hear that, but how do you
again? This is not my theory. This is not my theory. I'm Nigerian.
I found my point. Do we raise our kids to live in the world that we would love to exist, or the world that does exist? Because if I'm preparing my child and I'm telling him it's gonna be fine, you're British and you just, you're born and bred here, this is your country, and he gets up there on the world stage and discovers this feeling here that we witnessed for these players, did I prepare him correctly for the world, or did I set him up for this failure? So me telling him that it's all great and everything is all fantastic, what am I doing here? I'm blindsiding him. I'm leaving him wide open to be affected by this stuff. Or do I tell him, grow up, bro, go and play for Jamaica. Go play for Jamaica. Go play for Jamaica, bro. Go and rep this team right here and just do the best you can and carry them as far as you can go, and then be cool. Be at peace with yourself rather than to be treated like this, because this slap you with one hand and then hug you with the other is horrible for the mental health,
of course, it is,
of the people. And we've been dealing with this for a while.
I couldn't sleep, just because I was worried, not just worried, but I was like, again, and it's the reminder. And this is the first time I've ever been invested in England. I've been knowing. My parents told me from early. See what you're talking about? My parents told me from early that I'm Nigerian. That's the message. They've always told me that, and it's been doubled down. And in a Nigerian home, you can't fight your culture. It's everywhere. Food, the way you have to act and treat people. It's you can't miss your culture. So I'm knowing of it.
Let's look at the mental health and what that does to your psyche.
It
when
hurts.
You show up as a black guy to support England last night, and on your way out, you're a victim of racist abuse on your way home.
Yeah.
When before that it was it's coming home, and now it's literally man punching you up at the bus stop.
Yeah,
that's the journey that these guys are on. These guys are on the pitch dealing with that in the middle of it.
Yeah,
like
trust.
It's a wild one.
It's hard, and again, we're not talking about boxing, but again, we're in society and we're just talking about shit. But there's this moment that I'll never forget it. It's the Sterling moment where we're playing against Germany, and then the ball goes through. Sterling makes a mistake, and Muller misses. What people didn't realize is Sterling's reaction to that moment. He goes like this, then it doesn't go in, and he drops to the floor and he celebrates like, oh my God, it wasn't about miss, it was about the what is coming after this moment, and thank God that's not happening. And that is a problem.
Bruv, Saka, 19 years old.
I don't want to go
with
back.
The balls.
I don't want to talk
with
about
the balls to go and walk up to try and take that 5th spot.
I can't deal with this.
Why are we not embracing these guys and saying, yo, the future's bright when a man's got the balls are still at 19 to try and take that shot and secure the game or keep this thing alive at 19 years old?
Listen, I'm just going to leave you on this point, man. there's a difference between nationality and heritage. Where you're born is your nationality. How you're raised is your heritage. And if I continue, I'm going to be in big, big trouble, like Mourinho. I'm gone.
He took the bomb and got the hell out of him, fam. How can HGM just come in here and depress us? Look what he's done to Off the Canvas. Look what he's done to Off the Canvas. Off the Canvas, bro. Off the Canvas came. He dropped a super chat on my channel, and he cut, fam. He said, "Have a good night." that is.
Yo, big up. Sorry, KJ. I couldn't like on the way. Literally, I went to my cousins. We brought a lot of family around. Social justice went out the window. Come on, man. Like I stopped listening to these guys from a hot minute ago. Yeah, and literally, like after that, bro, I didn't want to chat to nobody, bro. I was walking at night. It was raining outside. I see KG done a calling show. I said, KG, bro, you got a lot of strength, bro. Because right now, I don't want to chat to nobody. Literally, like I was disappointed. I've never ever felt that disappointed. I've literally all of the club matches that I've seen, all of the international tournaments. That's the worst that it's ever got. I was just like, I was mad, and I woke up mad as well. But you know what? These things happen. Like you win some, you lose some. That's the whole point of sport. At least they're competing against each other. Unlike some people. Let's get that in. Yeah. With regards to let's go back to Lyndon Arthur.
Let's go.
I could speak about yesterday, but you know what? Like, I'm gonna go off for one year. So let's just talk about Lyndon Arthur first. So trust me, his performance on the weekend was sloppy. Was a bit kind.
Useless.
It was very, very, very poor. Very poor. I'm not gonna lie. The opponent that he was facing was like, you would have thought they had some go-go gadget creps on, like the way he was jumping around up and down, like he was going up and down like he was a yo-yo from. I don't know what this guy was on. Yeah, even him. Yeah, I'm not sure how good he is, but even him, he was able to penetrate through Lyndon Arthur's defense. And you know what? When you've got one hand, although you're attacking wise, you're only throwing with one hand. Defensively, you also defended with one hand on your face at all times. So when Anthony Yarde was throwing a lot of shots, he had that one hand to rely on. When the other guy from the Italian,
no, I've had enough, bro. Sometimes you gotta get rid of people, bro.
What, you don't understand? You don't want to hit,
bro?
Oh, because you don't see your narrative.
Nah, bro. What's he doing there,
you're
bro?
Furious. Look at you, all over the shop, man.
What the hell, bro?
Listen, it's the truth, man. It's the truth. It's the truth.
Hey,
yeah, the guy had one hand on his. Trust me, the guy had one hand on his, like defending himself against Anthony Yarde. Hence why he was like Anthony Yarde. He didn't know what he was doing. He was very unpredictable because he only had one hand. When you've only got one hand, it's very difficult to gauge what you're actually going to do next. Yeah, and this guy had one hand protecting his face like a shield. He had a sword and he had a shield. Yeah, a lot of people are underrating that jab as well.
What are you talking about right now?
He had a.
You're talking about swords and shields, bro. What's going on, bro? I want to talk about boxing right now.
But think about that in boxing as a boxing metaphor, bro.
His jab was his sword and his right hand was his shield. Right now, against the other Italian don, he had two swords, bro, with no shield. Yeah.
What if I'm supposed to be the main man? What if I'm supposed to be the finisher? What am I supposed to be the next up? Shouldn't I be able to deal with if you got like a sword and shield and I've got real firepower?
You see your guy Tyson Fury, yeah? When he got up against Deontay Wilder in that 12th round, and everyone likes to say, "Oh, yeah, he figured him out," and the next fight it was a blast away. Last round against Arthur and Yarde. Last round when he nearly stopped him, you say, "Okay, cool. Maybe he's figured him out. Maybe the second fight is going to be a complete destruction
with one hand."
You're missing the point if you just you're choosing to miss the point.
I get it, but when someone says to you, when is Tunde giving that information? I think, listen, empty the tank. I think he's got one hand.
Saying about,
I think he's injured.
Yarde is in there with the fighter.
No, he speaks to him. He says, "Listen, bro, big man. I think that's 7th or 8th. What round is it?
That's a different story.
What round is it?
That's a different story, KG. That's a very different story. We all know that he got at the end of the fight. although like it was a slow build up, he got it figured out in the end. But although that was too late, you're saying that he's going to come with that mindset in the beginning against a guy who, with two hands like that, has been shown to be less defensively capable as a guy with one hand here and one hand here. It's a different type of ball game that we've got here. Yeah.
All I'm saying is I just question how good Yarde is. That's all I'm saying. You lot I don't know why you lot are fighting me for that. It's just my thoughts.
Nah, because you're relying on this old stuff.
How
You're
good is
refusing
he?
to accept what Lyndon Alpha looked like this weekend.
Again,
You don't want to. You don't want to.
You don't want to see it. You don't want to see it.
No, you lot are not taking into consideration that Lyndon has been enjoying.
Who cares? You are a professional fighter. That is nobody's concern other than your own.
I can still beat this
If
guy.
you show up
even though I've been
unprepared,
enjoying.
why do I need to care that you've been enjoying yourself?
I can still
Fail
beat
to
this guy
prepare
even though I've been
to fail.
No, but he won it though. I get it didn't look good.
Fail
But
to-
he won it.
Cool.
He's look.
So if that's the standard you set for yourself, and you're supposed to be the guy that's up next and
I'm
taking it to
talking
the world
about this-
level. Good luck.
No, don't ask me because we're
Good
doing our
luck.
job. We're doing our
Good
job on this side.
luck.
I'm saying, what about your side, bro? What's going on over there, fam? Can't get past the jab because of the sword and the shield, bruv. That's what he's saying, bruv. Talk to me.
No. All I'm saying is this, yeah. The beast from the east, especially a guy who's just got beaten by Lyndon Arthur, yeah, who's hungry to smack him up, already figured him out in the 11th and the 12th round. You're telling me he's going to go into the next fight and just start moving like this, moving apprehensive. They barely threw shots.
Hold on. What name do you just say just now?
The beast from
The beast from the east, bro. You have to speak it into the mic. The beast from the east.
Hold on, who you talking about? Are we talking about
Talking about Yarde, bro.
Get out.
Anthony.
How dare you, bro?
Yarde, bro.
Bro, do you know?
Shout out.
Listen, do you know what's mad? Yeah, no one was. I'm just gonna. Obviously, you're in a lot of NBA clothes at the moment. Yeah, Paul George one day coined himself playoff P. No one was a part of this name, so I don't know where this beast from the
Man's
east
been
came.
calling Yarde the beast, bro.
When did he affirm that he's the beast from the east?
When did you start watching boxing again?
I'm just saying, when did he?
Because this has been
who
happening.
was
fam.
it, bro? What person was it to call him that name, bro?
You wasn't watching
You know
the
when
fight.
AJ
If
said
you weren't
I'm
watching the fight.
You see when AJ said I'm the landlord, we heard him said, yeah, he's the landlord. It makes sense.
No one accepted the landlord, bro.
No, we all accepted.
No one.
AJ said
Sorry.
nothing
Listen,
gets done.
we love AJ. We heard the landlord. We said he needs to work on his insults.
No, we enjoyed the landlord one.
The landlord.
No, because AJ said basically you have to pay your rent. No, I'm the one that makes this thing.
He said
happen.
I pay your mum's.
KG.
Yeah, and it's AJ.
I don't. Did it hit?
KG.
I don't really know. Like, they hit. All right.
Let me ask you about.
I'm not saying it hit.
AJ's one worked. The landlord, it worked, and no one questioned it. Why? Because we did it. Now you're just trying to say the beast from the east, fam.
That's been his nickname.
Yeah, but
Nah,
That's
bro.
not even a fairy tale. Like,
KG,
What east, bro? Man said East Anglia. No,
all I'm saying is, who accepted Tyson Fury to be lineal champion either, bro? Yeah, nobody, bro. But he self-proclaimed it, and everybody ran with it. Yeah.
So now we're actually comparing Tyson Fury and Yarde. Is that what we're doing?
that doesn't make Yarde Fury's story any more true. So don't do that, bro.
What's going on
We'll
here?
get on to actually, you know what? Let's go on to Tyson Fury. Let's get
do
to
that.
Tyson
That's
Fury.
right.
You're
That's
moving
exactly.
mad. Off OTC, you're moving
Nah,
very crazy right now.
KG,
Get Fury the hell out of here,
KG,
bro.
Go on.
KG, I'm not gonna lie. Let me tell you something, yeah.
You still hurt
I'll take it from experience, yeah. Take it from experience, yeah. I defended Billy Joe Saunders. I got called, yeah. Listen, it's okay. You could turn back now, yeah. You still got enough time, yeah. All I'm saying is this, yeah. If you go down this road, you're defending the indefensible. Tyson Fury is the indefensible, yeah. First and foremost, a lot of people are
Do
questioning
you
whether he's
accept
got-
that? What? Do you accept what he just said? What? Tyson Fury is the you accept what he just said? Why am I shouting? That's the response. Horrible response.
But why are you shouting at me for?
Horrible response.
No, it's
continue, OTC. Continue, bro.
All right, say no more. Boom. Yeah. The reason why people are the reason why people, okay, albeit the reason why people are skeptical of Tyson Fury having getting the positive for COVID, it's not because of that one isolated incident of him potentially getting COVID or not, or us really wanting that fight and it get cancelled. It's after a consistent run of lies, deceit, and constant pulling out. Yeah.
Performance.
Let me give you an example.
Wait, no, you can't say what a performance, fam, because this guy.
You are backed up. You've been backed up.
Been backed up.
You are on the ropes.
I've not been backed up at any point in this passer.
Respond.
We
haven't seen you shoot back.
All right, cool.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I was looking at him. I was playing possum, fam. Yeah.
We're
There you
here.
go.
Let's
Ring
go.
that bell.
Let's go.
OTC, yeah. You've been moving mad. The first thing that he said when it was moving mad is when he put Yarde and Fury in the same sentence.
Hold on. Why are you going back?
Wait, hold on. I'm fighting
This is
now,
about
bro.
Fury. Don't.
No, because I'm still there, bro.
You can't fight after the last round. The last round is done.
No, bro. What
Continue.
Kind of
Focus on the moment. Stay in the present. Stay in the present.
Who bought you, fam?
Stay in the present.
You've been fixed.
Let's go.
No.
Show me something,
What
KG.
kind of round is this
I
gonna
will
be,
stop
bro?
this fight. Don't you keep going back and forth with me.
This is a fix.
Don't you keep going back and forth with me. I will stop this fight.
I need a raw ref to turn up.
Okay, you know what? Stop the time. Have a conversation. I'm the referee. I'm in control in here. I don't want to keep going back and forth with you. You get back in and start the time. Let's go.
Listen, OTC.
Let's go.
All right, listen. On a roll, yeah. I'm gonna take this straight into the Fury situation. Fury has a fight set up, yeah, with AJ in the future. That's a future fight that's coming. He is gonna get that. He needs to take on this fight. This Wilder fight, he's beaten him once already, fam. He mashed him up. The ear was bleeding, and it's not like he's done that once. He even done that to his trainer. The person that's supposed to be helping him, preparing him, mashed him up too. Are you telling me that he's got something to fear there? No, he does not, fam. What he did is he's enjoying, and we know that he's enjoying because after the Billy Joe Saunders fight, what did he do? He didn't stay around. He didn't back Billy Joe Saunders' dad. He went to rave, bruv, with Adrian Broner, fam. The man is out there, and COVID can enter the camp.
Hold on.
Sorry, guys. Let me just stop. Let me just stop this moment. Can I just say something? Let me just say something to you right now.
Talk to me,
KG. You're down on the unofficial card. The unofficial card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Go OTC. You're out.
Bruv, first and foremost, yeah. You mentioned a few things. Why would he pull out? Is this guy scared? You are forgetting to remember that he's first and foremost against Klitschko. He fought him and then pulled out of the second fight. The reason why he pulled out of the second fight is because he didn't want to fight him again. Simple. You're failing to also remember that after he
dismantled Klitschko, he didn't beat him up, bro. He beat Wilder up. He beat him.
You're walking into this, yeah. He beat Wilder up. Fair enough.
Mashed him up.
But did he not try to get out of the Wilder fight straight afterwards? This is not the first time he tried to pull out. In fact, this is the second time. They had to bring in an arbitrator for him to tell Tyson Fury that he has to fight Deontay Wilder. This is not the first time. Yeah, this is becoming the second time. And you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if there's going to be a third time.
Don't forget the lies. The reason why he probably said to himself, we're not fighting again. Because right now you're talking about water, you're talking about mash-up suit, you're talking about Mark Breland, you're talking about egg weight form. You're now telling me that I'm not a professional.
Look,
you're now saying that I'm a liar and I'm a cheater. That's what he said.
One of our sponsors, KG needs a KO going into the 12th. Continue.
I'm telling you right now, yeah. Unless he's dealing with the arbitration,
fam.
What?
Fight's looking crazy.
The
Keep
fight's
going.
not looking crazy.
Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay?
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Walk to me. All right, let's go. Continue.
Okay, KG. All I'm saying is this, yeah. Fury is not scared. He's irresponsible, and he hires irresponsible people.
Say that again. One more time.
Stop it.
What are you doing?
What? I'm not
Fury?
down 12.
Bro, what are you doing right now, fam?
Listen, I'm sorry.
Can I get into
this fight is over. This fight is over. Let us know in the comments who you think won that fight, because as far as my scorecard on my unofficial card,
I ain't gonna lie to you.
I ain't gonna lie to you. You always tell me to tell you the truth. You down on the unofficial card. That was outrageous. I can't believe you stopped him in the 12th. OTC has done it. This is his night in Dusseldorf over KG. He's done it. He has done it. What a comeback in this man's career. He took the hard route. He fell from grace after a strong debut. He took the hard road back to world title contention, and he has done it. He has done it. What a night for OTC. Before we speak to the champion, KG, KG, what is your post-fight? Is there anything you'd like to say to the performance?
It's the robbery, bro.
Do you feel
Or
like
someone spiked your water?
I can't believe what's happened tonight.
in your words, what happened tonight?
I was robbed.
You were robbed.
All I've said is the egg weight form.
How can I just ask you? How do you get robbed in a stoppage?
I'm saying it's egg weight form, fam. I'm saying all I'm saying is my seat was heavy. This is bullshit, fam. That's what I'm gonna say is, bro. I can't believe what you were doing in there, fam.
Thank you so much for the memories.
Wicked.
We don't know if this is the end of your career for now, but if this is not the end, we look forward to seeing you again. OTC, let's go over to you as the new champion. How does it feel?
Listen, yo, it's been a rough road. We got defeated by the comments, or I defeated myself with the comments.
You know, he's been here. OTC's seen the lows.
Yeah,
now he's experienced the highest of the highs.
Absolutely. But
What the hell's happened?
OTC,
do you know what?
OTC, enjoy the celebration.
Do you know?
We'll be seeing you again,
Absolutely.
brother. Take care of yourself.
Travis, you're taking the fucking piss.
What a night.
No, I've never seen someone. Travis, you can't ref like that.
What happened today?
I'm gonna talk to the
Hello?
juice.
The Juice, what's going on, bro?
Hello, what's going on, brother?
Hey, the juice. Listen, go true, man. Travis, you are disgusted. I can't believe you. All right, cool. Go ahead. Hi.
Yeah, sorry about that. I was gonna say, in regards to the Tyson Fury situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, he's just here. I can't even fathom what it's like to negotiate with his team because he lies so much. Like you don't know when anything's real, and now it's starting to make more sense as to after that fight where AJ didn't want to 100% say this because this guy Tyson Fury is the kind of person to be like, yeah, we signed, we fight in February. It's gone. It's like a week before the fight. Then he just pulls out and he'll just retire. Like, it's mad. Like, it's like playing with your career going into negotiation. And the person I blame for this is Wilder because you went and dig this man up. You went and dig this man up and bring him back in the sport. And he's just causing a whole heap of chaos in the heavyweight division now. He's holding up the belt. And then if they strip him, you know what his narrative's going to be in it. I never lost it in the ring. I'm the lineal. He's going to do that again. Like,
yeah,
he's just a cancer in the heavyweight division, man.
For real. And now the heavyweight division is ground to a halt
because of him. Because of him holding up the belt. Like, no excuses. I don't believe this COVID nonsense. Joseph Parker's out here smiling, grinning, big teeth, eating his hot dog.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden he takes it down. Even if he didn't have COVID, you can't be in an environment with COVID and then be traveling to a fight with amongst all kind of people, no mask. Come on, man. There's no COVID. He probably, honestly, he might just want more time, or he might be trying to get out the fight. One of the two, innit? Hopefully, it's the former, innit, man.
I hear you, bro.
Yeah. Again, you can't argue these. Shut up, Travis. No, I'm still reeling.
You upset by the loss, innit?
I can't believe that your reffing made me sick.
What do you mean, my reffing? You're upset. OTC is the one that batted you up.
OTC walk away. The Southern Area champion is nah. Bro, I can't believe it.
Listen.
You call OTC the Southern Area champion?
OTC,
bro, you're not. You must be. You gotta go the Southern Area route to get back to the world title, bro. Because he's the world champion.
We're back to domestic level like Yarde, yeah?
I used to represent him, fam. Do you know how mad this is, bro?
Oh, look, man, when fighters come over to Surface X Promotions, they win.
Alright, the juice. 1 second. I just need to ask you this real question. Wilder versus, because we're speaking about Wilder versus Whyte. Who wins that one? Should it happen? They've been doing these weightlifting videos. There's been a lot of back and forth between them. One, do you want to see it? Who wins it? Go.
I think it's a 50-50 fight. I'd love to see the fight. I'd like to see Dillian get a bit more time than just 2 weeks into July to prepare for the fight. Yeah, but I think it'd be very interesting. I think Dillian has a very underrated jab. And that in and of itself could cause problems. Of course, Wilder's got the power. I don't agree with the last caller that said Dillian's chin's knackered. He's probably never watched heavyweight boxing in his life because how many times has AJ been knocked down in his career so far?
Travis,
Nah,
here
but
we
knocked,
go. Here
but
we
being
go.
knocked out.
How many times has
Different, bro.
Tyson Fury been on the floor?
Because Travis,
No, but
you
you
said
gotta-
it as well.
How many times is Ali
Allow
on the floor? How many times is Evander Holyfield on the floor? How many times is Lennox Lewis on the
I hear
floor?
what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. But
There's
you got,
no heavyweight.
Come on,
No
Travis.
heavyweight.
Yo,
God, I
bro,
hear what you're saying. If you're in
you
the
gotta
heavyweight
look at the
division,
difference.
you're going to hit the canvas.
when we are talking about knockouts, yeah,
Travis,
that takes something out of a fight. Reached If a man keeps getting knocked out, it adds up. Now, I'm not
I've seen
saying
Lennox
he's
Lewis
battered. I'm not
be
saying he's
knocked out more times than Dillian so far.
tell him the juice.
No, it's two. It's two. It's both two.
Travis, is this all you're gonna show? He's bringing up. He's saying names. He's got
But what I'm
receipts,
saying,
bro.
No, it's
great,
just two.
all great
I know
heavyweights
what
are going to hit the canvas. That's what makes the division so great. All great heavyweights are going to hit the canvas.
So, do you not feel like
So
getting
Joyce is going to hit the canvas.
no,
all
but
of
being knocked down and being knocked out is two different things.
I hear what you're saying. I've seen
The
Dillian
long
knocked out
lasting
twice.
knockdown doesn't affect a fight the same way as being knocked out.
Travis,
I mean, I'd argue.
right now.
I think I'm 50. I'd argue.
one
You
second.
see fighters take
Yeah,
beatings where they're standing up and just taking consistent beating. I think long term that's worse.
Yeah, that's the.
Where you
the
see they don't get knocked out and they just stand up and take beating and take beating and take beating. I think that's worse sometimes. Sometimes
hate
it's better just to get knocked out clean.
So then when we look at Dillian's fighting, like a lot of the fights he's had, he's gone hell for level with some guys. We look at the Oscar Rivas fight. We look at the Parker fight. We look at the journey that Dillian Whyte has been on. He's taken a lot of punishment. Then we see him get knocked out by Povetkin. It adds up
A
to a
wonderful
situation.
uppercut.
Yeah.
A wonderful uppercut.
Yeah.
I'd
so we
say
it add up
I'd
and we
say
start to
yes.
say,
I'd say
maybe-
yes or no. If you look back at the Oscar Rivas fight, how
Yeah.
many rounds did Dillian lose in that fight? The round he got knocked down in, and possibly the round after. That's it.
Mm.
But before that, he was dominating the fight.
And
Even with
taking
the
the big
Povetkin fight, he
fights.
was dominating that, then got knocked out.
There you go.
The
Yeah,
second
that's
fight
right.
was dominating
But
again,
this
then
is-
knocked him out.
And
But
this is
this is-
heavyweight boxing,
but
and
this is-
anyone can get knocked down at
But
any
this
time,
is,
bro.
This is a consistent thing with Dillian Whyte where he dominates and gets clipped. So we now put him in there with Wilder, and you start to say to yourself, "All right, he's gonna
But you
if
someone-
he catches him, it's not really a getting up situation. I don't necessarily see that, and he does have potential to get knocked out. So you put him in with Wilder, it's a bad recipe. He's the smaller man. He's going to have to force the action to get an opportunity. Wilder is not going to be the busier fighter in a fight with someone like Dillian Whyte. He's just going to wait for a moment to come. And I think Dillian Whyte is the one to make a mistake by
Wilder
himself
would
and
bully
get
him.
himself knocked out.
Wilder bullies him. Whyte bullies Wilder.
No, he
He
doesn't.
backs him up. Yes, he does.
Dillian Whyte is not. He
Dillian Whyte
doesn't
is a
show
bully
on a
style fighter,
This is
bro.
what I'm saying. Dillian Whyte doesn't show on a consistent basis that he can stick to his own game plan. He always has those moments where he lapses in concentration, and that's when
But
the
that's
madness
boxing,
starts
though.
to
That's
happen.
boxing. AJ has lapsed in concentration.
Bro,
What
we're
are we
talking about Dillian Whyte going to be in there with Wilder. Wilder carries his power through to 12. If you're going to go in there as the smaller man,
But
you
what
need to know what
happens?
you're doing every
Exactly.
single moment in that
Keep-
fight.
back
He's
him
not
up.
Tyson Fury.
Back
He
him up
doesn't
to the
have the
ropes.
boxing IQ of Tyson Fury.
Tyson
Dillian Whyte,
Fury didn't out-
Dillian
Go on,
Whyte
carry on.
always looks clumsy in the best of times.
Okay.
He is not capable of
And now Travis,
maintaining
but
his
then
own game
Travis-
plan for 12 rounds.
But
I don't
Travis,
care what you say.
take this in. You have to care what I say, bro, because I will back him up.
The reason why I don't
back
care
him
what you
up.
say is because I'm talking to the juice right now.
No, but listen,
Respond.
no, I've engaged in this one, bro, because I'm telling you right now that he's gonna
Why
pick
am I
him up.
fighting two
Bruv,
opponents?
don't
Where
worry,
is the
bruv.
referee?
Don't worry about the juice, bro. The juice is out of here, fam. Let me even change the settings.
Look at that. Look at
I'm
that. Look at the
talking to you
comments.
right now,
Even
bro.
now, you jumped into
No,
this fight
no,
to take
no.
an L. The
Listen,
comments,
hear this.
they know I'm right.
Travis, this is what you do. You
KG
deflect.
takes another L
Travis,
this evening.
This is what you do.
Unfortunately,
You're a
this man,
deflector, bro. But stay in here. Stay
this
in
man
here.
has no
Don't run away,
idea.
Travis. Don't run away. Stay here.
This
Are
is
you
what
ready?
happens. This is
Travis,
what happens when a
are you
fighter
ready,
has
Travis?
not protected his mic is down. He doesn't know this. This is what happens. This is what happens when a fighter
Bro, my voice, bro.
hasn't protected his
That's all you've
investments
done, bro.
outside of boxing.
You
All
can't-
he has is
don't
fighting.
marginalize my speech,
He's
bro.
looking like the Oscar De La Hoya right now, trying to
Bro.
call out Canelo.
When you're
It
ready to
doesn't
turn
work.
up, when you're ready to turn that shit up, bro, because you're afraid, bro. That's
He
what it
looks.
is.
Look how bad you look right now.
Turn it up.
You look awful.
Turn it up.
You lost to OTC.
Turn it up.
You're
Turn it
powerless in this moment.
Turn it up.
I'll turn it up, but if you continue to chat rubbish,
Turn it up.
it's gonna end bad.
So what you do right now, every time that we're into a moment, you try to stop me. You turn me down already.
Didn't have-
That's what you did.
we didn't-
When I was doing
This
the
is our-
OTC.
this is our first moment. There's no every time.
So
There's no
now
every
what I'm
time.
going to say to
There's
you,
no
this,
every time.
this is the point that I need to make, yeah? You're talking about Wilder putting on, you're saying Fury put on an amazing performance.
They're calling you KG McGregor.
No. You're saying he put on an amazing performance, yeah? What I'm trying to say to you is there's bullied. He bullied him the whole through the fight. What did he say? I'm going to come in here. I'm going to bully him. Bruv.
Are you upset?
No, I'm not upset
You
at all.
upset.
So the bottom line is he backs him up to the ropes.
You're starting.
He backs him up to the ropes.
You're leading with your emotions.
He backs him up to the ropes and he gets him out of there. There was no amazing fighting. There was no Fury staying agile, getting out of there. He stayed in the mix.
I miss when KG was calm.
Come back to the main point, Travis. What happened in that fight, Travis?
I miss my friend when he was
But you're
calm.
not making any sense, Travis. You're just saying stuff for saying stuff, bro. What
feel
happened
like-
in that fight, Travis?
I just feel like if you ask
He
the
got
fans
bullied.
if I'm making sense, they're gonna say I'm making
Bro,
sense.
he got bullied in that fight. It wasn't. Was Fury like agile, great fighting? Was there agile, great fighting? Answer that
You
question.
are too angry.
Was there agile and great fighting? Answer the question.
I just need you to
Don't
be calm.
deflect, Travis. I'm staying with you here. We're in the middle right now. We're throwing it down. What did Fury look like in that fight? Answer the damn question, Travis.
Vibe said we need to do CTE
Travis,
scans after
what did he look like, Travis? You won't answer, bro. And this is what he does every single time. I've seen this Travis, bro. What he does when it gets nuts,
They
you
say-
either shout or you try to make the same point or you just turn me down, bro.
They say KG's moving like Dave Allen.
All now, you still haven't answered the question. This is what I'm saying. And then he had the cheek to ring the bell and say the OTC won, bro. Dickhead settings, bro. It's a pussy old move, fam. I'm bringing back in the juice, bro. What a dickhead, fam. Can't believe it, bro. I'm a hot right now, bro. Pussy.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here.
No. I've had
Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
I agree. I agree. I agree with both of you, innit?
No, don't agree with this dickhead, bro.
I agree with both of you.
Every single
But-
time.
After the bell.
No.
What is going on right now?
I'm gonna
But what I'm saying is like, the only thing that could go, two things will go in White's favor. I think White has a higher boxing IQ than Wilder.
No. I'm still pissed. Get him out of here, bro. I'm still furious.
We need KG on concussion watch.
No.
We've never seen him like this.
I'm furious.
I'm worried. Where's his corner man?
Yo, pussy, yo.
Where's his corner man? Jules. Ruben.
No one touched me in here, bro. No one touched me, bro. No, we're not taking five, bro.
Listen, we're gonna stop the fight.
Travis,
Is everything okay?
I want to punch you in your face. You let OTC come in here and do nonsense, and then you keep.
You can't punch anyone in the post-fight interview.
I'm bringing the juice back in.
Yeah,
KG needs to
having a nightmare tonight. But
he's having a nightmare.
I think that I agree with both of you, but
gotta
I'd
sort
say
it out.
we don't know how Wilder's going to recover from that defeat because he's never lost before and he hasn't really accepted it either. He's just come out obviously with all these fantastical stories. So we don't know what he's going to be like when the first solid punch lands on him. We don't know what he might panic. I don't know what he's going to. We don't know what Wilder's going to do. So I think that would help White as well. So I still think that's a 50-50 fight. And also, True say he can't fight going backwards. I think Dillian can back him up. Dillian's got the IQ to back him up. So yeah, I still think he's a 50-50. But obviously Wilder's always got the power and anyone in that division he can knock.
No, I'm furious, bro.
Oh, you still angry? You still angry?
Furious. I'm furious.
You still upset?
I'm furious, bro. Listening to Juice a long time ago, bro. I'm fucking furious, bro.
What's going on?
How do you think that's right, fam? Your energy.
What do you mean?
Make me sick.
All right,
You're actually a bad ref. You're a bad ref.
Let's Monday Night Smoke aside.
You're-
What is wrong, bro?
Nah, don't take them.
Because I don't understand this energy, bro.
I don't like you. That's what I've come to learn. In these last couple minutes, I hate the way you ref. I hate your arguing style. I hate a lot about you, bro.
Do you feel like you've been drawn out? If you break it down, do you feel like that's what I've done today?
I'm not apologizing, bro.
No, apologize to the juice, bro. We're sorry, man.
I'm done.
KG's been stopped on his feet. He's concussion watch. His legs, they're not really back yet. This is not normally what happens. I think KG's dealing with a concussion right now. We've seen fighters and how the concussion affects them. Sometimes the post-fight interview doesn't even make sense.
Someone said, Buster News said, KG's limited number of amateur fights is showing.
KG, he's been exposed at the world level. He took a shot at greatness, basically.
Shut up, bro.
And unfortunately,
no, because he
came up short.
Oh, no, you still haven't answered.
I think the OTC defeat has really lingered in his mind, and I think he took that energy and tried to make a play at me, and unfortunately, he fell short.
No. Shut up.
Well, I mean, look, can I say, valiant opponent, valiant effort. You know,
if I don't kick Travis at the end of this pod,
Chris Eubank Senior has a poem.
I'm gonna kick you. Me and Travis are gonna fight today.
It's not the man.
Let's go.
KG Harrison.
No.
There's a poem that Chris Eubank Senior likes to recite. It's the man in the arena.
You know what? I think OTC next week.
You and OTC gonna get again next week?
No, because it's fucking shit what happened, bro. You did that.
Listen to how angry KG is right now.
Nah. Look at the economy.
KG, hey.
KG poor.
We're gonna bring in Lennox for some balance.
I swear to you, I'm kicking you out.
We're gonna bring Lennox.
I
for
promise
some balance.
I'm gonna kick you after this pod when we get out.
You're probably gonna miss, and then you're gonna get more angry. All right, let's bring in Lennox, bro.
I'm out of the chat. Go on, let's go. Sorry about that. I'm done.
Ready? You do a thing?
Yeah, go on. Let's go.
Lennox.
What going, people? What's going on?
1 second.
How are you, man? What's on your mind?
No, just checking in and that. Yeah, I see you lot. Everyone's chatting like, oh, I just really came in because I heard one of the callers. Yeah, was like, oh, people had tickets to the fight for the 24th. I'm like, is this man taking the piss? Because
12.
No, that's really not the case. And you know, I mean, if you know, and you know, I'm not allowed to disclose certain things, but what I could tell you for a fact is near man in there with COVID. There's not a man in that camp with COVID.
I love when Lennox phones, man.
Wait.
You know what I mean? And listen, yeah, all right. Here's what I'll give. Here's a bit of information I'll give you. Yeah, if an athlete tests positive for COVID, there is a database that all promoters have access to, all other competitors have access to. You know what I mean? And what I will say is that certain networks have checked, and Tyson Fury's tests are not in there.
Wow.
Post announcement. Neither is Joseph Parker. And if you pre the story,
say that again. Go back, Lennox.
All right, Joseph Parker. Parker's name is not in the US, especially premium athletes. If you test positive, it goes into a thing, sort of a track and trace for other athletes. And neither of these men's name are in there. And I know this because a heavyweight fighter who's fought Tyson Fury has checked to see if that man's name was in there. Tyson's not there. Parker's not there. And without even getting into the inside stories, remember the stories change. Remember Parker was allegedly the guy who had COVID. You recall this, yeah?
Yeah.
You remember the first thing was Joseph Parker tested positive for the new strain. Wasn't even COVID. Remember that. That man said it was the Delta strain in that. But a man with the new strain that the vaccine does not target is out at a fight. So we're just going to send out a super spreader into an arena, yeah?
No, but then, because we had this thing where, just imagine, in the same household, like 2 people in the household can get COVID and everyone else didn't. It's possible that you can be in the same space and not everyone will get it.
KG, I fully understand, but you got to understand that this is someone who allegedly tested positive and the government knows about it, and he is out in an arena.
Yeah.
It's not a quarantine at home and mums and pops and get it, yeah? We're at an arena with no mask on. So
why would that happen? Why would he do that? What's your, again, I know you got some affiliation in boxing.
That they don't have COVID.
No, but why is he, so what is he afraid? What is the reason?
All right, so let me break a few things down that you man haven't caught, yeah? Let me break a few things down. You know, Bob Arum is his religion. What's his religion? He's Hebrew. He's Jewish. Right? Shelley Finkel, what's his religion?
Let's be careful now. I don't know.
No. Hang on. Listen, let me land. The arbitration judge. The arbitration judge. What they all have in common is they're all Jewish lawyers from New York. And now, hang on. If you know about the community, KG, let me tell you this. Yeah, it's like, let me give you an analogy that you would understand. It's like, I don't know, a few families from the same region in Nigeria, in London. Somehow we're all going to know each other. Them men have been to the same weddings. What I'm saying is beyond that, yeah? Them men took the bar together and they're in the same shul. They go to the same, them men are having Shabbos dinner together. So you mean to tell me that Bob couldn't call up Mr. Stein and go, hey, listen, I need this thing to go away? If he wanted to.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I can really let you say this stuff on this call, bro. Not gonna.
No, I'm not gonna get. What I'm saying is,
it just sounds.
No.
We can't really.
It's just
again, no. I'm not saying. What I'm saying is that them men know each other.
I know what you're saying, but it's a trope that is used. It's just it will be wrong, especially on the day when we're on our fight for our fight, and then to now say because them man know each other, or I studied with you. That's why I think that's going. That just for me, it goes over the line. I don't know what you're saying.
My apologies. That's not what I'm saying. That was not. I see how men take it the wrong way. Yeah, my apologies. What I was saying is that what I'm trying to illustrate is Bob and them men never wanted to go into the undisputed fight.
But it doesn't go away though. That's my issue with what you're saying is it doesn't go away. This fight still has to be done. The arbitration said they have to fight.
No. They have to fight. The fight's not going away. I'm not saying no. I'm saying that they never wanted to go into the AJ fight. That's the fight I'm talking about. I'm saying that this fight, they're pushing back because they thought that this would have more interest and they would be able to basically recoup more money on this. And remember, Bob's not made any money on Tyson Fury. These are his words. These are his words. He's not made any money on Tyson Fury. These are what he said. The last fight did not recoup, did not net what it needed to net. So listen, I'll send you the quotes. These are his words. So you don't think things are a bit convenient. And I know, like, without even, off the scene, I could definitely prove to you that the man is no COVID. So, and it's also a convenient excuse, yeah? How we having now that everyone's coming out of this and there's vaccines, we're having more tests. More men failing tests conveniently and rescheduling fights. And if you look at the dates,
but then it's the why. That's the part that it will still never make sense to me. That's the part that I do take into consideration that he has beaten him. So it's like, unless everyone is now arguing that Tyson Fury just couldn't get ready in time, because what is convenient, and a lot of people have forgot about, is Tyson Fury's father comes out and says, I wouldn't take this fight. Yeah. He needs to focus. Something's wrong. Even the way he signed the contract, he didn't like it. And as soon as that happened, we got radio silence from Tyson Fury. And then we had weight gain.
Yep, and then we had COVID. No, I think he probably needs time to prep, and I also think that the financials are the reason why Bob and them man are looking to move the fight. Yeah,
the ticket sales were awful. So
the ticket sales are non-existent, and so they're looking to move it.
Teofimo Lopez, they're not being able to sell tickets, so they're doing the same thing.
Let's move the call on. Anyway, Lennox, again, always good to hear from you. Again, I just want to say, I don't know that, again, I just want to make sure for any of our Jewish people that are listening as well.
No, it was not that way. What I was just saying is, man, listen, and I know it doesn't translate on that end because people don't really understand. Yeah, because I lived in New York for a very long time. You know what I mean? And what I was saying is, it's sort of a community. It's like, well, it was not about this thing. I was just saying that they know each other. So that Bob didn't want, if Bob wanted, that's all I was meant. That's all that was meant. It was nothing, shouldn't be taken any other way. That's all I was trying to illustrate. It was a bad analogy. I'll admit to that.
Yeah. All right, wicked. Thank you so much.
Apologies to anyone who's offended in the audience.
Thank you so much. Big up, bro.
Cheers, man.
Now, it's important we do that, man, especially like, I just wanted to make sure that we do that.
Yeah.
And big up. Let's keep it moving.
Silver Fox.
Can we still do another one?
What's up, fellas? How you doing?
Cool.
What's going on, bro? What's on your mind?
No, I'm just interested in KG's perception, because the question why is a very good question. Because I was looking at, I don't think Fury wants to fight Wilder again, because the blueprint to beat Wilder is to rush him. That's the blueprint to beat Wilder.
Yeah.
Cut out his jab or his non-existent jab. Keep him on the back foot. The problem is Wilder's changed trainer. If his trainer's worth anything, he would have told him, look, the blueprint's been set. We need to change tactics. Fury doesn't like to fight a man twice. The only, if I remember correctly, I think the only one I've seen him fight twice is Zora. And he battered him the first time, and he battered him the second time.
And Wilder.
And
Wilder.
Well, Wilder, yeah, but Wilder, the second fight, he worked him out. So, like you said, like one of you guys had said, in the latter rounds of that fight, he got him sus, but he got clipped. He went down. He got up. He knew what to do, and he was willing to take the second fight because he knows he can beat him. The third fight, can he beat him? Because
this is what's weird. And that's the point again. Silver Fox. This is the part that is not when you say the math ain't mathing. This is the part that's confusing me right now. I don't understand why you'll say my whole team's got COVID and I'm scared to take this fight when you were so successful in the last fight. Let's say if it was closer. Let's say the last fight went down to the 11th round and it was hell for leather and a madness was happening. And he said, I can't beat him. Or let's say he got even a better coach. I don't know what he's seeing in Malik to make him say,
I agree. Because Malik, no disrespect to Malik, he wasn't the greatest of fighters.
Nah.
One thing I will say though is we need to lose this word scared. Ain't no, it's boxing. Nobody ain't scared.
Okay.
He ain't scared. It's more political. It's more survivalist. I want to keep this money. I want to keep this status. I want to keep all of that. It's not fear of the fighter. It's fear of losing your status.
I'm with you.
He's been singing this lineal championship thing from the beginning. Everybody's like, what is he talking about? We've never heard of this. So we let him have it. Because I've never been a Fury fan. I am one of these guys that sit back and just wait for him to lose. And then when he loses, you'll see this lineal title thing just fizzle out into the ether. Nobody else ain't going to use it.
Yeah.
That's his selling point. Now, the reason he's backing out of this fight is because I think he's not ready. I don't think he's prepared for him. I think he realizes that Wilder might be ready for him this time.
Yes.
Fury is the type of guy that the level of arrogance where I won't change my style for you. I won't study you. I can beat you. I can beat you. I don't need to study you in any shape or form. So he's going in with the same tactics as the first and second fight. He ain't got any more pages in his playbook. So therefore he could get clipped again and lose. There goes all the chat. What happens to him now? Or he's gonna back out of this so many times until Wilder backs out. Then what does the arbitration say? Because they're saying you have to fight Wilder. But what if Wilder don't want to fight him?
If Wilder fights somebody else in the interim, that could nullify the agreement in the arbitration. I don't know the deal.
And that's the card I'm thinking they're playing. That's why I said they're playing the COVID card.
Reckon there's a Frank Warren and Eddie Hearn collaboration.
Not even that. I don't even think them man are involved. Like the previous caller was saying, Bob Barham's got affiliations with him and his people. They I get what he's saying. It's like the Masons. It's like all these guys. They, close knit. They do their own. They do their own sort of business, and they make sure everybody's safe. Now, it could be that. It could be, but I do believe he's backing out of this because if he backs out, Wilder's mentality is like, forget him. Let me go and fight somebody else, and that will nullify everything.
And
it's possible because I like you've said before, he's beaten him. He beat him twice to be fair. The first fight, on paper it was a draw, but he beat him. The second fight, he battered him. The third fight, why wouldn't you batter him? Why not? But I think it's more. I think it's more a case of. I want to fight Joshua. I don't want to fight this guy because if I fight Joshua and lose, I'll still walk away with how much millions. If I fight this guy and lose,
there's no peas in that at all.
no peas in there at all. That's why no tickets were selling. You know.
All right.
I hear you, bro.
We got to wrap this up. This is the longest we've been on for a Monday Night Smoke since we've been in this new place. Silver Fox, thank you so much for calling in.
Thank you for allowing me, man. Thank you for allowing me. You guys stay safe.
Big respect, bro.
Oh man, listen. You know when you feel like, did the man then want us to get cancelled this week? Bro,
you know
we
what?
got through it.
We did.
Just
before we wrap, I just want to say,
this is right.
Over this weekend, we lost, one of our boxing family in Seb Bank, who passed away. Is a shock to us all. Seeing those statements come out just caught me completely just stumped, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
Totally sad.
Like unbeknownst to any callers, we had long been scheduling the interview with Seb Bank.
Yeah.
This was something that we just were trying to get together. And, I've known Seb for a good number of years.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
he was supposed to do it. Was many times that we literally had the interview locked in.
Yeah.
And it didn't happen. And that'll be one of my regrets.
Same. Same.
Yeah. It's a big regret actually, because it'd have been good to just talk and just get an understanding.
And the thing is, like, Seb's a great guy. Like, he's one of those people, like, in a lot of statements that I've seen people write about him, just like a man of many talents. Like, many people don't know this, but I do a lot of like spoken word poetry.
Yeah.
And I don't really advertise it. It's just something I just do. He's also a great poet.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I'd see him perform and it'd be like, rah, like this dude, just intelligent, just different layers. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, it's sad, man.
It touched me, and it. Do you know what it is? It's again. I came in early and I said I got to be more mindful of just how I talk about fighters, and it's hard doing this job because you want to do this job and just talk with no filter, but at the same time you always do need to remember. And I was thinking, I was like, shit, man. There's even when I'm just bantering or just talking about his career as a fighter, you'll say what you're saying in it, but then it's just like. You don't want, because I was now faced with, look at you haven't said anything disparaging about him. But I was just thinking to myself, well, you don't want that. You don't want to have a thought to think, you could have been better with your words. So it's just something for me to think about going forward. Now, obviously, it's just something. It was something for me to really, and that was the moment that I lived with and I had to deal with. I said, you know what, like, I could do better. I could do better in these moments. Even while entertaining, you can still do better. So again, not to make it about me.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Rest in peace.
Seb Bank. My heart goes to the whole family. Like, it's difficult in his time, and I know he's survived by. He's got a son, Raheem. Right, he just had a son.
That's right. Yeah. And it's his birthday in a few days' time.
Thoughts and prayers to his missus as well. Like,
it's a sad situation. Yeah, I mean, you can't imagine what both the Chris Eubanks are both going through. The rest of the family. It's sad, everybody here at Undefeated Podcast, send our condolences out to the Eubanks. And yeah, man. Rest in peace, Seb Eubank.
Man.
Guys, thank you for tuning in. Monday Night Smoke. This was a very fun episode. See you guys next week, man.